Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here. Today we're going over the newest rainstorm, and that is tropical. And you're like, tropical? Has that even been released yet? Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and in today's video we're going over the Rainstorm tropical flavor. Yes, Rainstorm is going to be releasing a tropical flavor coming soon to a store near you. Most likely though, it's probably not going to be until early 2025. What I have for you today is a sales sample, and that sales sample is brought to you from XKlusive Energy. So a huge shout out and thank you goes to XKlusive Energy for sending me this drink to review. If you want to know more about them, you can check out XKlusiveenergy.com. You can also go to their Instagram and sign up for their Instagram. Hopefully you have an Instagram. You can also follow me, but you're gonna want to follow them because last time I did a video, they sent me the Monster Blue Hawaiian, and I was telling people to go to the website so you can buy it. People went there and it was already sold out. So by the time I released this video and the time that it took for them to send it to me, which was pretty quick, they got it to me quick. It was just me behind on my videos. Took me a little while to get to it. So if you check out their website, it might be sold out, but check it out anyway because it might not be sold out. And you can check out all the other XKlusive energy drinks that they have because they get a lot of energy drinks early. And you can also save 20% off your purchase when you use coupon code Caffeine Man. Yes, they gave me a coupon code for you guys to help you save some money. I do get a small commission from that purchase, but I still always give you honest reviews of the drinks. But like I said, check them out. It is one of only a few places where you can buy individual cans as well. Thank you again to XKlusive Energy. Now let's go ahead, let's taste this out. And if you do want to know everything there is to know about Rainstorm, that is my original review. I go over the caffeine count, which is 200 milligrams in a 12-ounce can, as well as some of the ingredients, as well as a little about the company, as well as everything else that I do in a full line review. The first time I reviewed the drink, I've reviewed all the Rainstorms since then. So let's go ahead and take a look at this can. And here's the can. And if you haven't been watching my videos on Rainstorm, you might be saying that can looks similar to another company out there, similar to like a Celsius type can. And Rainstorm was actually created to compete with Celsius once they bankrupted and purchased Bang for their own. Bang being the #3 company at the time. Celsius rose to that #3 spot for the 3rd highest selling energy drink company. I'm sure there's another company coming up right behind them. But in order to compete with them, they came out with Rainstorm, and they've actually been doing a really good job with it. They are going a touch more natural with the flavor than their other energy drinks, but even though they're going a touch more natural, they're still usually giving you a good amount of sweetness, giving you a good overall flavor, trying to steal some of that business from Celsius. But if you're someone who likes the really natural flavors from Celsius, I think these products are two different things altogether. Me tend to lean towards Rainstorm, unfortunately. Rain is owned by Monster, which is a horrible, evil company, but they're the #2 company in the world because they make good energy drinks. Let's taste it out. We got a hint of a citrus color in there. I know that they don't use artificial colors, so I'm guessing that is from natural colors, either from the green tea extract in there or some of the other natural ingredients. So they tried to go for a clear color, but they didn't really get it there. Got a hint of color to it, and as you can see, I ran out of clear cups, but I found these. And so I decided these are really good for tasting and showing the color, because I really only need to do like a tiny sip. That's probably how much I should be having when I review several energy drinks in a video. And then after I taste it from there, I can go back in from the can. That's the way everyone drinks it. So maybe I'll be switching over to these. Although you don't get the fancy pour that some people like. But let's taste it out. It's so itty-bitty. I thought the Chinette cups were small, but let's see how this works. Let's taste it out. That's way too small for tasting it out. carbonation, you get a medium carbonation out of this drink. Similar to the Celsius drinks, they do go down on their carbonation a little bit because they are fitness drinks. They don't want people burping at the gym, and it tends to give you a little bit of a smoother flavor. For your sweetness, I'm going to say they're getting a medium to high sweetness, closing in on high. They tend not to go extra sweet with their drinks because, once again, Celsius doesn't go extra sweet with their drinks, but this definitely does give you more sweetness than Celsius does because they're still trying to appeal to the energy drink crowd, which likes their drinks usually a touch more sweeter, but they're still giving you some natural flavor in there. So when we look at the flavor profile, I am going to say that for the flavor profile, I'm going to have to go in one more time. I am going to say it's a medium to high flavor profile, closing in on high. It almost hit that high mark, but the flavors just aren't as strong, which is deliberate from them. They don't go too potent. They're not going high flavor profile, high sweetness, high all that stuff. They're toning everything down a little bit to make it competitive with Celsius, if you haven't heard me say that already. But how is that flavor? I don't really like it much at all. And sorry to have to say that. I did a couple of drinks that XKlusive has sent me, and I didn't really overly like them, but that has no effect on XKlusive Energy themselves. They didn't make the drinks. But this drink I am definitely not really liking. And when I look at the scores, I can't remember for the Rainstorm. A lot of the Rainstorms, if not all the Rainstorms, scored really well. And even their citrus flavor, that I don't like citruses, I think they did a good job with their citrus flavor. But there is definitely something off about this tropical one. And who knows, maybe I will buy it when it comes out, because sometimes I've heard from people that work there that also sometimes send me the drinks, that the sales samples also have them taste them out a little bit so that they can get some feedback. Even though they got lots of feedback already, they send them out to the salespeople, and if the salespeople don't really like them, they can tweak it a little bit. I think they did that with some of the Monster Reserve flavors. I got the Monster Reserve watermelon. I wasn't a fan of it. I purchased it after I got the sales sample when it was actually released. It did taste a little bit better, so I'm curious if that's what's going to happen here. But the reason I don't like it is because it's a bit too natural with all the fruits in there. I have had a lot of tropical flavors. I have liked a lot of tropical drinks. Tropical is an extremely competitive category, and I honestly don't really see anyone picking this up over the plethora of other tropical flavors there are, unless you're someone who likes the natural flavors, didn't add too much sweetness to it. You're getting this acidic tropical kind of flavor, and I don't understand if that's why in the world if that's a grapefruit. I am getting some grapefruit out of there. Why in the world they put grapefruit in there? Because people don't like grapefruit. I mean, the only people that like the grapefruit drinks are usually the people that are extra healthy and complain that there aren't any grapefruit drinks out there. And like I said, that's probably the crowd they're kind of going for, since they're competing with Celsius. But that grapefruit really isn't doing it for me. And it's not just that it's the grapefruit because I dislike grapefruit, but I just think all the citrus flavors that are in there aren't really mixing that well. It's making it too much of an acidic drink for me, even though it's got a decent amount of sweetness in there. And it's just the natural flavors that really are pulling this drink back for me. And I was actually, I mean, no word of a lie, I was kind of excited to try it because I do like tropical flavors, and Rainstorm has been doing a great job with all their flavors. But there's something about this tropical that it is just way too natural for me, and it's just not working. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at that super competitive Caffeine Man rating chart, and you'll see on there, way up there, Monster did a Rio Punch that was like a tropical kind of flavor. Really like it. And even Rain did a good tropical. So they're up there. It's not just that I don't like Monster that this is getting a rough score. They do a good job with their flavors, and there's just, this one is a miss for me. I'm going to give this a 6.8. That's because I won't finish it. I won't drink any more of it. When you get into the high sixes, it's not undrinkable. High sixes are going to be for some people, and sevens for people that might want to try the healthier drinks and stuff. But it's really not. I don't think it's competitive with any of the tropicals out there. But that is based on my taste buds. I encourage you to try it for yourself, especially when it's released. I am most likely going to be repurchasing this to re-review it to see if it did change. But for where it stands right now, 6.8. Thank you again to XKlusive Energy for sending me this drink. I'm sorry I couldn't give it a great score and make everyone want to run to your website to check it out, but hopefully everyone will run to XKlusive Energy just so they can see the new drinks when they come out. And like I said, save 20% with coupon code caffeine, man. If you do want to see a review on my favorite tropical flavor, you can check out that video right there. If you do want to see all my favorite energy drinks, you can check out my top 10, top 20 playlist right there. Lots of great drinks there. There's even a worse drink list there too. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.